Right, hi guys. Right, let's just get into yesterday's breakdown. So we took a few more trades than this, but we did hit a lot of break evens. I'll show you as well. Um, so the first one that we did take was this big push down here. Um, we seen it sort of broke our level, and then we were getting resistance. Do you know what I mean? Because I was really aiming for the Asia low on the yesterday, so like I was looking for like 4,300 to be tested, but it didn't. But as soon as we saw the sort of rejection coming in, I realized that yeah, buyers are definitely they're not wanting price to push below this level. So as this wick came up and we got a sort of bullish momentum, we got the break, we got the retest, and as soon as the retest sort of came back down, I just bought in. And then we just rode it. We rode it like all afternoon. If you guys saying you were asking where we're taking entries, and I was like, you just need to be patient because we're just sitting on this horrible level. And then we get the push up, and then we do close out. It does break above our line, so we really should have aimed for H4 to H4, but we just closed a little bit early because we seen like this sort of candle was making me scared. Mind I was saying that sellers are coming in, and then they just got dominated. But this candle here was what made me scared, and just I wanted to secure the profit. But like I say, we get the break, comes back down, doesn't make a lower low, respect structure, and then sort of comes back up. As it's coming back up, we can see these. Oh, God, get this out of the way. We can see these candles coming down. And as they're coming down with these wicks, it's showing that buyers are still going, but it's not making any lower lows. So as it makes this higher high here, while this candle's doing nuts things on the 1 minute, that's where we entered. And we just aimed for the next resistance zone. And then we did the exact same sort of setup again. We seen it broke and it come back down, and it did make its lower low. It did break this structure, but it's still held. Um, and we can see here we got this big bullish momentum. The sellers are trying to fight back, but they're just failing. We get a lovely big push up. We break this structure, and once this structure gets broken on the retest coming back down, I noticed that it's not making any more lower lows. We're starting to get lower highs. So while this bullish momentum continued, we took entry. I think it was on this candle. We took a little bit of drawdown on this one, and then we just followed it up. My TP was this target here, but as we took out our partials, it failed, and then we did actually hit break even. This I will show you later. This is where we actually took the loss. So we can see boom, boom, and then I was going for the other break and retest, so I bought in here, and we get that small spike up, and then it just dropped. And I'll be honest, I shit myself, so I just closed the trade. If you don't mind me saying, I was like, oh, I'm a bit annoyed because technically it didn't make the lower low. We should have just held. Uh, and yeah, it did slowly come back up, and we would have got our small sort of 30 pips profit out of it. We did take re-entry here, but all these are the ones that we were sort of hitting break even on. It didn't really go well. So that is basically that day. A couple of little trades, a small little bit of profit, and then we're just under 450 now. So it's looking good for 5 days. We've got New York coming. It's coming down to test our level. We're probably just gonna wait for the news to come in, and then maybe go after that, and then just so you guys know everything is what we say it is. Here is everything here. So there's our loss. There's our 50 million break evens. It was quite frustrating. And then there's the trades that we took. So yeah. And then you don't need a laptop to do all this. You can do it all on your phone if you just organize it right and you just use the tools that are there. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. We'll see how New York goes, and we'll see if we can get this to sort of around the 500 range just before we break off for around Christmas time. Anyway, have a good one, guys. Bye bye.